What's up, guys? This is Keith here with Puzzle Creative. Hope you've all had a wonderful holiday season and that was crazy busy and filled with lots of bookings. We had an absolute blast over here hosting thousands of players and families, and it was a great way to end the season. However, with the new year comes the return of the ebbs and flows of seasonality. And if you guys are like us, January dips a little bit, and then February ends up being kind of a drag before things pick back up in March. What that means for us is it's time to bring back one of our favorite promotions, Don't Break the Seal. We've talked about this specific promotion a little bit throughout different videos and at length at PuzzleCon. We've even given away some materials to help other people do it for themselves and heard back from several of you who've implemented this version or a different version and had really great results. We heard from our friend Stephanie in Texas that she had her best May ever running this promotion. And our friends over at Boxed In and Festus saw a tremendous uptick in bookings and revenue while running their version called Don't Open the Box. So today, as we're gearing up to start this promotion again for ourselves, we're going to walk you through the steps of exactly how to do it. We'll break down what goes into this promotion and why we think it makes a good promotion. Feel free to copy it, tweak it, or make it your own and implement it at your business throughout the year during one of your slower months. Don't Break the Seal is a campaign we started about 8 years ago, right after we began to notice what our seasonality would be. We noticed this pattern, probably similar to a lot of you guys out there, that February was just one of the worst months ever. So we began to kick around ideas to help boost that month, and we came up with this promotion. What we do is, in the month of February, every group who comes in gets a sealed envelope that looks exactly like this. We give it to them after their experience, and we tell them there's a prize inside of it. It could be anything from free shirts to a massive gift card, or even the grand prize of a lifetime pass. If they want to redeem it, they need to hang on to it until March, book a room with us then, and then bring it back with them. Then we'll open it in front of them and show them what they won. Instantly, people were very intrigued and excited and hopeful to win these lifetime passes. It was a big success for us, and what we found was, not only did it increase February to where it's no longer even a bottom 3 month for us, but it also gave a boost to March, which is historically one of our best months. So we've raised the floor on our worst month and raised the ceiling on one of our best months, all with this awesome promotion. We think this makes a great promotion for a couple of reasons. Number one, everybody wins. Regardless of what envelope you select, you're guaranteed to get a prize. It could be sunglasses or shirts for you and your group or something like that, but no matter what, everyone is walking away a winner. We think this is one of the benchmarks of the successful promotion. Nobody wants to feel like a loser or feel like they got gypped, so we make sure that every single envelope contains a prize. The second reason that we feel like this makes a great promotion is that it provides customers with a choice, or at the very least the illusion of choice. By the time customers arrive, we obviously have stuffed all the envelopes and they're sealed and ready to go, but we allow them to pick their own envelope, so they're able to feel like they get some control in the matter, even if it isn't 100% total control. And lastly, we feel like this is a great promotion because it incentivizes customers to return and it creates repeat players. In order to get an envelope, you have to book in February, and in order to redeem it, you have to book again in March. Now, let's say you're one of the lucky winners that got a lifetime pass. Well, that's awesome. Now you're set up to come again and again and again, anytime you want. And anytime you do, guess what? You're going to bring people with you. Or maybe you just receive a $100 gift card to come back sometime in the next year. You might not be booking again in April, but you do have your next visit already lined up. And as we've discussed time and time again, getting repeat players and creating superfans for your business is the name of the game. So if you're looking at implementing Don't Break the Seal, doing a different promotion on your own, or just kicking around ideas, remember to keep those 3 principles in mind. Everybody wins, give customers some form of choice, and incentivize them to return. All right, now let's get into the good stuff. How can you do this promotion totally on your own? Before you get started, the very first thing you need to do is decide what prizes you want. When we first started, our bottom prize was sunglasses, and the rest of the prizes escalated from there. That worked really well the first year, but we didn't really like the idea that people could end up with sunglasses 2 or 3 years in a row. So the next year, we shifted the baseline prize to be 10% back on your booking. This is a great starter level prize because it puts money back in the customer's pocket, and all customers love that. One question we get a lot is, how do you decide which prizes to give multiples of and which prizes are singular? For us, we feel like if it can be shared easily, we do one prize for the group. For example, if you win a copy of a board game or a gift card, that's something you can share pretty easily as a group. So we do just one of those. But it's kind of a bummer when only one person walks away with a hoodie or a t-shirt. So for those, everyone in the group gets one. Just be sure that whatever you decide, it's clearly labeled inside of the envelope. Another question we get asked all the time is, how do you do your prize breakdown? And that's a really important question, because you don't want to have it to where it's impossible for people to win, but you also don't want to overdo it and end up giving away 30 lifetime passes. So you need to find a really good balance. A great place to start is looking at how many bookings you had last year and then adding 10 or 15% to it. Remember, the goal of this promotion is to increase your bookings. So we're not just looking to match last year's numbers. We want to bring in more people. So give yourself a little cushion from the previous year. Let's take just an arbitrary number and say your goal is 250 bookings for the month. The first thing you want to do is figure out how many grand prizes you're going to do. Remember, for us, the best possible prize anyone can get is a lifetime pass. If we're doing 250 total envelopes, we're probably going to cap this at about 5 or 2%. Typically between 1 and 5% is a pretty good range for this. For us, every year we're hoping to get at least one envelope returned with a lifetime pass. It shows people that it's legit, you can actually win, and it's also just a ton of fun to see people win. From there, we find it's easiest to keep working backwards from big prizes up to smaller ones to figure out how many you'll have of each. If you cap the grand prize at 2%, then the next level up should probably be around 5%. Remember, the prizes should scale from least valuable prize being the highest percentage and most valuable prize being the lowest percentage. But again, you want to be sure that there's still enough that it will produce at least one grand prize winner every year. Once you've got your prizes ready, it's time to start with the printing process. Now, you can absolutely send these off to Office Depot or any local printing place if you want. We prefer to do them in-house just so we're in total control over it and make sure nothing goes wrong. But it is a long and tedious process, and just to be frank, it totally sucks. So I definitely get it if you want to outsource this. We do a special print on the outside of the envelope, as well as the prize card inside. Once everything is printed, it's time to start stuffing your envelopes and giving them that wax seal. We ordered a custom wax seal that has our Octagon logo in it. This costs around $50 to $75 depending on where you order it from. That might be more than some people want to spend, given that you also need to buy cardstock, envelopes, and wax. But we thought it really tied the whole thing together and it made it feel really official while also keeping it in brand for us. Sealing it is really simple. Most of us have probably used some form of hot glue gun over the years, maybe sometimes more often than we'd even care to admit. You're simply going to load the wax in it, and when the gun is hot enough, squeeze a little bit out of it onto the back of the envelope. While you're doing this, you'll want to have your stamp sitting on ice. This helps to keep it cold so that the stamp will pull off easily from the wax after rapidly cooling it in place. And it will also prevent smudges or weird impressions over the wax. Once the seal's in place, you're done with that envelope. And from there, it's just repeat that process over and over and over and over and over again. If you're looking to do this promotion exactly how we do it, we provided links in the description to the cardstock, the envelopes, and the wax that we get. You can get it all off of Amazon or local paper supplier if you have one in your area. This will be our 9th year doing this promotion, and we've seen it produce results over and over again. We hope that you'll consider trying it or some version of it for yourselves. And if you do, please let us know how it goes. We're also happy to answer any questions you might have that come up throughout the process. Be sure you've liked and subscribed to our channel for more helpful and fun videos. But if you're looking for more tips, tricks, insights, growth, and learning opportunities, we've got a few great ones coming up. This April, we're doing our first semester of PuzzleCon University, where we'll be providing a 4-day intensive with a focus on general managers, production managers, marketing, and room writing. This can be a great place to send your staff to get hands-on training. And of course, September will be here before you know it. It'll be time for PuzzleCon 26. We're making a lot of exciting tweaks and changes this year so that the conference feels fresh and fun. But it will still be full of learning, hands-on workshops, and ways to improve your business's bottom line. This year's going to be a blast, and you absolutely do not want to miss it. Until next time, thanks for watching the Puzzle Creative YouTube channel for escape room owners. We hope to see you all again soon.